Up tonight and wondering if it's time for change.
Hours ago, they watched their neighbor lose everything in a fire.
It happened so fast. I couldn't save my dogs.
Well, fire crews were able to get there in just 6 minutes, but there were some concerning challenges once they arrived. New tonight, ABC 15's Angie Holdsworth shows us exactly what they were up against and why others nearby are now worried.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I have nothing.
A heart-wrenching account that nearly cost Rebecca Perez her life, but took everything she had.
All my furniture, my dogs, my truck, everything's gone. I borrowed clothes from the lady next door. I have nothing.
I mean, it's so hard to get the hoses to the fires in time. I mean, there's only a few hydrants really around.
This kind of devastation was just a matter of time, says neighbor Ernest Johnston. The lack of fire hydrants in the area has been an ongoing concern for years.
Closest one where I'm at, is on Charisma and Broadway. That's the closest one, and it's about as far as this one was, maybe a little further.
The hydrant is almost 2,200 feet away from the location behind me, so it was a pretty far lay.
Firefighters are well aware of areas like this where access to hydrants may be limited.
That's all done through the county. Unfortunately, we don't tell them where to put hydrants.
For Rebecca, it's too late.
And my whole world just went up in flames.
For her neighbors, they're pulling together before it's too late for them as well. Now, the cause of the fire is still under investigation, and I spoke to the head of the neighborhood watch out here who tells me that she's tried several times to contact the county to try to see what it would take to get more fire hydrants put in out here. She says she hasn't really gotten any response despite her attempts. I told her I'd go ahead and look into that for her and see if I could help her get some answers.
And Angie, a lot of the problem here is where they are. People have to pay for a monthly fire service, and some people are not paying.
Yeah, that's right. You know, and if they're not paying for that service, well, the fire department can respond only to try to save lives, but there's a limit to what they can do for those structures. But some people tell me that it's simply too expensive, and some say, what's the use? There aren't enough fire hydrants out here anyways, that the results would be the same.
Yeah, it's tough to get water to some of those structures. Thanks so much, Angie. You know, we all watched this story kind of play out on ABC 15 Daybreak this morning live, and a lot of you contacted us as well, wanting to help this fire victim and anybody who could use a hand.
Yeah, and we have the best viewers out there. You stepped up, and we thank you for that. We set up the Red Cross phone bank right here in our studios, and tonight we just want to say a big thank you for all of you who donated money to all the families across central and northern Arizona who are victims of fires. Thanks for making a difference.